Hello, this is Art Johnson of New World Communications. I'm a communications and learning architect with New World Communications. And I am just really excited about introducing you to a whole new way of using YouTube video to grow your business. And I'm actually doing this over a Hangout on Air, which is a broadcast webcasting capability that's just amazing. And you see my lower third here and all that. And I'm working with a new technology here. This is my cell phone, and this is a basically an Android cell phone. It could be also it could be a an iPhone. And I'm using a new mobile video app that I've been working with and evaluating called Viva Video Pro. And it's just an amazing application. You see there's a menu there. And one advantage of using cell phone, smartphone video, this is a robust application that's very, very low cost that allows me to capture, that allows me to create a photo movie really almost instantly by using still frames video. It allows me to completely edit with titling and add special effects. You see where it says effects? And this little desk down here is a whole little studio. So if I go in here, you can see that I've been producing some videos here, and they're pretty amazing videos that completely. So imagine that. Now this kind of dates me, because back in the day when I was a very young man in my early or late 20s, I used to design television studios and sell them and support them. And these studios cost upwards of $35,000 just for basic cuts only, no special effects, one camera, basically huge editing system, very expensive, cost prohibitive, what they call broadcast industrial technology. And now I've got a complete studio in this phone for the app, which is $2.99 one-time cost. And that's for the fee-based version. You can actually get Viva Video free to download it and try it out. However, it'll only go for 5 minutes, and it's got its watermark. But if you pay the $2.99, if you say that's expensive and you're buying all these lattes for $4 and $5 a shot, you're crazy. So this is just an amazing capability. So I do a workshop called Using YouTube to Grow Your Business. I'm talking about you as a solopreneur who's walking around with HD capable production capability in your pocket or purse. And I'm over here in my boardroom. I'm doing this to help you fast track this. So the idea, you could take years to accumulate some television literacy. That's how people used to do it with more expensive, cost prohibitive technology that would only let you be in the guild to learn, production, post-production, and all that, because it was so expensive. But now there are no barriers. Now YouTube gives you your own channel. Do you know you have your own television channel? You have several television channels right in your pocket. And this is all cloud-based, and the distribution is free. Now contrast and compare what cable advertising or broadcast advertising would cost for you if you were a business. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you. You're going to hire a videographer for $1,500 maybe. And what is that $1,500 going to buy you? A 30-second spot. And how many times will that spot air? It depends on how much you pay for the exposure. Okay, you say, well, yeah, but this is TV, and I've got, hundreds of thousands of people. Do you know how many people are on YouTube compared to your local cable station or your broadcast station? Billions. Now, you do have to reach that audience, but the course shows you how to bracket and target audiences, how to develop those audiences, and what you need to do to drive traffic to your website and to your business by not fooling the search engines. Anybody who's telling you I'm a SEO specialist and all that, and I'll just put I'll put some keywords on your site, and they know nothing. They don't produce any television. They don't know anything about content at all. Send them off, because you're going to waste money. There are no quick fixes to get audiences other than to give them excellent content that speaks to their needs. You have to have a kind of a marketing understanding. This is like the internet. It's kind of like a giant swamp. It is not a well-lit information superhighway. I think about what people used to say about the internet. No way. It's a dark, dank swamp with a number of frogs that are jumping at any given time from one lily pad, one website to another lily pad. So you have to have frog psychology. You need to know, whether it's sex or love or food or the sound of a female frog. You've got to know people psychology. Okay? I'm not calling people frogs now. I really think that the best thing that I've learned, and I've learned this, the best way to serve people is to give them information of value that is even transformative in their life. Maybe, what I do is to help them grow more business in a good way, to help a lot of people by giving a lot. So what I've learned is by giving, by doing good information and just not filling up people's mailbox with worthless posts and all that stuff, I'm going to do a world of good, and I'm already doing a world of good with people who have learned or fast track by doing this. So in this course, what we're going to do, module 1 is going to give them the overview. We're going to talk about your program ideas. I'm even sending you information to get you thinking before you even start the class. So on hour 1, we're going to be talking about the opportunity. And this is an opportunity not only for you to grow from a business standpoint, but for you to grow personally, to develop your own voice, to connect with your audience. Amazing, to distinguish yourself from any other person that basically has a plain old Texan graphics website that snores. I hate, and this is going to distinguish you from anyone who's on Facebook that doesn't do television. I have 30 years or 3 decades of experience in all things television and in all things learning, and many things marketing communications wise. Okay, so I have been through this, and I've discovered this is the best way to drive all of your marketing and to serve people phenomenally well. So anyway, here's a little application here. Here's just a cute little thing I did. A little application here is a little garden shot. I just wanted to play with it. I'll see if I can just play it here for you so you see a little bit. Here's my mini garden. So you get the idea. So how, what was that? So one of the things that I've learned in this course, and I go by what they call the YouTube Creators Playbook, is that you want to, and part of this is how to produce sustainable programming. I do not want you burning out. I don't want you thinking ambitious of very time and cost prohibitive ways to produce video. This is free. I'm carrying around this in my cell phone pocket. I'm using this little app. I took probably 10 minutes to go outside. A neighbor gave us a bunch of plants. I shot that as images. I brought it in. This photo movie thing immediately created the movie. I changed the music, and I decided to add a little narration. I'm going to show you how you can do this. And I'm seeing technologies that will automatically do a lot of this stuff. Do you know that if you shoot a video on your Android phone and you use the auto backup, it'll go up to Google Plus Photos, and it'll actually start creating an auto awesome movie. Or if you're doing images and video, it'll make a story, which you can then go in and do some minor editing. But you want control. So the best thing I'm doing is doing this really intentionally. And that's what this course is about. It's called Using YouTube Video to Grow Your Business. You could be a solopreneur, you could be a nonprofit manager. Think of this, what this is going to do to develop nonprofit capacity, to help you fundraise. You know, your whole nut is depending upon that sit-down breakfast, or, you know, or lunch that costs you a fortune. Now, I'm not telling you to get away from that, but there's so many more things that you can do to grow your business by essentially getting more people behind you. You can use this to make your case statement video. You can do this to train and empower your volunteers, your staff. You can use this ability to connect with other nonprofits so you can go together on mega grants and mega proposals. I know how to do all this stuff. I'm a communications architect. I'm not just a videographer, but I'm here to help you walk through a virtual door, helping you seize the virtual opportunity with a whole robust suite of learning resources that can help you get over in terms of the 21st century world and thrive. So anyway, I encourage you to, I don't want to go into just, how to use each part of this. We'll cover this in the class. It's over right here in Bothell here. I only have 7 seats here besides my own seat here. And everybody here is going to rock and roll. Everybody here is going to walk away with a whole lot of knowledge, with the extra work. I'm doing a workbook that is you can print out, but I'm also doing an online cloud-based version, so you can look at that with some links that'll give you additional learning, and it'll help you navigate across this whole new world landscape of free and no cost and low cost cloud-based resources, learning resources. So anyway, thank you so much for letting me bend your ear, and for enrolling in our course. This course that we're doing is going to be probably every month, maybe a couple times a month, depending on your group. And if you're a group, talk to us about tailor fitting this to your needs. So we're consultants. We're not, one size doesn't have to fit all. And every company, every organization, every business agency, every sales organization, every corporation, every nation state has special needs. And guess what? Using this technology, we can do amazing things, and 98% of it, except for when we have to drive to or walk around, is carbon footprint free. Amazing. Meeting inside of virtual architecture to do a world of good. So anyway, I can go on and I can go on, but anyway, you got the drift. So I'll see you later, and give me a call. That's Art Johnson at New World Communications, www.newworldcom.com. You can also request a free consultation, because I can give you an idea of how I can sit with you, listen with you, and I meet with people across the planet all the time in my New World virtual meeting room. I'm looking forward to working with you. Take it easy, and I will see you later. Thank you so much.